welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a haul and I'm so excited because I haven't done one of these in a very long time. But this one is going to be strictly makeup and strictly high-end makeup. So this is very exciting for me because a lot of these products are ones that I've had my eye on for a very long time and I'm finally getting around to actually getting them, so I couldn't be more happy to show you what I got. So I got all of these things on the same shopping trip, but I do have an oddball of the bunch, so I'm going to start with this Benefit It's Potent Eye Cream. Now I got this at Ulta just a few days ago and I really fell in love with this eye cream when my mom actually bought me the Benefit skincare set for Easter. And yes, I loved the eye cream. It's not super fragrant and super creamy and moisturizing and I absolutely loved it. So I was running out of my Laura Mercier one and then also a little sample of the Murad one from Sephora and decided to go ahead and pick this up. I'm super excited to break this out, but I'm being a good girl and I'm waiting to finish up my other ones before I open this, which is so hard. I always do that and then I never end up finishing the one that I was almost out of, I swear. But I'm super excited to jump into this in the next few days, and the packaging is adorable. I mean, look at this. It's like has a little cork top and it's glass and just so girly, and I literally can't get over the way this looks, just all of the colors and stuff. So that is the one thing that I got that was kind of the oddball of the bunch. So now hopping into all of the makeup that I got in the last shopping trip that I made a few days ago. So we'll start with Sephora because that is the one place that I did go to first. And the first thing that I wanted to pick up is this Dior lip balm, and this is the Crème de Rose lip balm. And this is really pricey for what it is, but I've heard so much about it. It smells absolutely amazing. I am a huge fan of the rose and floral scents, and Miss Glamorazzi just mentioned this again in a video. She's mentioned it countless times, but I decided to pick it up and kind of splurge on myself a little bit because I did have a little bit of extra money, but it's just in a white container and it's kind of a light pink color, but the smell is just absolutely amazing. It's nothing too strong or anything. But I'm super excited to see how this moisturizes my lips, and I'm probably going to keep it right there in that drawer by my bedside and use this specifically at night. The next thing I picked up was a cult favorite for sure, and that is the Makeup Forever HD High Definition Powder. And of course I've heard millions of things from this. It's super popular and I finally decided to pick it up. I got a sample of it at Sephora not too long ago, but it was in one of those little plastic kind of cups with the lids, and that was super hard to use. It's hard to get a powder out of that, but I went ahead and picked up the full size just because I know I'm probably going to absolutely love it. The lady recommended me actually pushing this into my skin with like a flat top brush or like a puff or something like that. She said a big fluffy powder brush that kind of makes the powder go everywhere won't work as well. So that is how I'll be using this, and I'm really excited because I love matte skin, and like I said, this is just a cult favorite and I'm sure that I'll be keeping this because I'm pretty sure I'm going to love it. Now if you watch a lot of beauty videos, you are probably getting sick and tired of seeing this, but yes, I did pick up the Rockateur blush from Benefit, and a lot of the really well-known YouTubers have been talking about this, but the one thing that made me get it, it's not because of all of them talking about it constantly, but because it's very unique and I don't have anything like it in my collection. So this is just a real mauve-y color that's very shimmery. But like many people have said, the packaging, I mean really, like, does it need to be gold and have lace on it? It's not appealing to me whatsoever, but the one thing that was is just the way it looks in here. And Emily Eddington from Beauty Broadcast just did a little review, I think, of this, or she mentioned it, but she said that she mainly uses this as a highlighter, but I think on my fair skin it'll work well as a blush also. I'm looking for more blushes that'll kind of fall into the fall colors, so I thought that this would be perfect, and I did want to try it out because I have heard a ton about it. The last thing I picked up from Sephora is this lip color that I'm wearing right now, and I couldn't be happier with this. This is one that I really love, and it is one of the new Urban Decay lipsticks. Now this one is in Jilted, and I was kind of going around Sephora looking for a really deep berry color, and everything that I was trying on was just too dark on my skin tone until I came across this. I really think that this is the perfect combination between a fuchsia and a berry, and it's a very thick formula. It feels like it's going to stay in place, and I did wear it for a pretty long time after leaving Sephora, and it didn't get too dry, which I was super excited about. But the packaging is really nice. It doesn't really snap close, which is kind of hard and kind of like you're waiting for that snap, but it just pulls off, and then there's the color right there. Like I said, I do have it on, and I just think that this color is going to be super in for fall once again, and that's kind of what I was looking for on my shopping trip a couple days ago, was that I just want more things for fall, and I'm really getting into the fall makeup trends and things like that, so this is going to be perfect. So moving right along, that finishes everything up from Sephora, and now moving on to one thing that I got from Chanel, and I could not be more excited to be showing you this right now because I've heard so much about it for going on years, and I had never tried it. And that is their Vitalumière Aqua Foundation. And he gave me the color in 10 Beige. I had a really helpful guy there helping me out. So yeah, this is a water-soluble, I think, foundation because you have to shake it up. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's very, very lightweight, but it does even out your skin tone really well. I'll be able to tell you more about all of these things when I actually go in and try them, probably within the next week or so. So if there's anything that you want to review on or a first impression or anything like that, please let me know down below. But I'm sure either on Instagram or my blog or even in another video I'll mention how much I'm liking these products, especially this one because this is kind of a really high-end purchase for me because it is Chanel, but I think for what you get the price isn't too bad considering that it is very high-end and hopefully contains some awesome ingredients for your skin. But the guy did put it on one of my cheeks. Obviously I've kind of touched up my makeup now for this video, but it smells really nice too, which is great. So very lightweight. Covers hopefully pretty well, but I'll let you know more about it when I try it. Now, I did have some back to MAC things to take back. I had 5 eyeshadow pans and then a beauty powder that I just didn't love. So for that, I stopped at a MAC in Nordstrom. That's usually the one that I go to that's closest to me. And for that, I could only exchange it for a lipstick. And so I decided on this beautiful, beautiful lipstick in New York Apple. Now, she was telling me that this is one of the very first lipsticks that MAC came out with. In the packaging, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's very, very, I don't want to say holographic, but it's very shimmery. It's like a real berry red, and I was a little nervous because almost when you look at it in the tube, it looks very metallic-y, and that is just something that I didn't want. This is a frost, and that kind of scared me a little bit too, but once on the lips, it was absolutely gorgeous, and especially for fall. I know I keep saying that, but this is going to work perfectly, and it's going to work into Christmas as well. So this was a no-brainer. I tried on this one and then another really, really bright color that's more for summer, so I could not go wrong with choosing this, especially for this time of year. And now the last and final thing that I did pick up on this major shopping trip was a Pigment from MAC, and this is my first Pigment. I have never, no matter what brand, ever purchased a Pigment before, and I had to get the one in Naked because I've heard Miss Glamorazzi talk about it so darn much. And like she said, in the packaging, it does not look all that great whatsoever, but it's a very shimmery color, and the lady even put it on my lids at the MAC counter, and it was not that great. She put it on with a really fluffy eyeshadow brush, and it just looked really shimmery to me. It didn't even look like a lot of color on my lids, but I went ahead and picked it up just because, like I said, this is going to get me into the world of pigments a little more. And Miss Glamorazzi absolutely raves about it when you pack it on the lid. So I wanted to try that out. And obviously with MAC, at least with my MAC, I'm pretty sure it's like this anywhere, but I can return it for something else if I don't love it. So I figured, you know, I can't really go wrong as far as that's concerned. But yes, this is a very shimmery color. Let me just look at it one more time because if I can open it, geez Louise. And yeah, it's just a very shimmery color that would also work well as a highlight, and she actually mentioned that when I was at the store, so I thought that was really neat. But guys, that is everything that I got. I did quickly want to show you one little bonus thing that's not beauty related, but let me go ahead and grab that. So I'm not going to tell you too much about this little bonus item, but it is yarn, and I know that's really, really random, but isn't this color so cool? So I am going to have a fall DIY coming up for you in the very near future. It's probably going to be my next video if everything goes as planned. But it's something that I'm very, very excited about, and leave me a comment down below if you can guess what it is because I will be using this in it. And it's something that's super, super easy. Thank you so, so much to a friend who posted it on her Facebook because I have absolutely been loving it, and of course I want to make a video of it for you because it is just rocking my world right now. So that is everything that I picked up on my most recent shopping trip, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I thought it was really neat because on my way home I'm like, you know what, this is going to be my first all high-end haul, which is really neat as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and to click this box right here to subscribe. If you're watching something that doesn't do annotations, you probably don't see this little box, so I'll make sure to include the link down below for you. So as always, I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys!